We just can't look back on last year. You know, it's a new season. What we did last year was great, but we're on a quest for another state title. So we have to have a new focus this year. Last year we had a little bit more motivation with Coach Schwarzkopf on the sideline. So we just got to find that new niche to get us back to Lucas Oil this year.
What do you think that new focus will be?
Ultimately, you know, maybe it's probably to outdo the last year's class, or just to build on to the Wenger tradition. But really, we can't really say right now. It'll probably come like during the season, or you know, when adversity comes our way, because you know, adversity makes a team and how they deal with it. So however we deal with adversity this year is ultimately the team that we'll be.
You had to deal with a little bit of adversity yourself during the off season with that fracture in your foot. Just how are you feeling, and what's sort of the next steps for you trying to get back out on the playing field?
I'm feeling great right now, as great as I can be. You know, the doctors are giving me all the instructions I need to do, and as long as I follow those instructions, then I'll be great. As far as coming back, I just have to get in the cardio room. My trainers have me in the weight room and stuff, so I'm not too far behind. It's just getting back in the swing of things, you know, getting accumulated with the guys. I mean, I'm not too far behind. It's just, you know, getting game situations.
And then how have you overcome that adversity? You said this team is really going to be defined of how you overcome some of the trials and tribulations. How have you handled this adversity that you were dealt in the offseason, going off of a tremendous junior year and going into your final year of high school football?
I just look at this, oh my God, Zach. I just look at this as, you know, it was a great rest. It was a great rest for me. You know, I don't really usually get a rest because I play football, basketball, and I go right back into football during the spring. So I just take this as, you know, getting my rest, tuning up for the next season, and just being ready to play the Wenger football again.
You, Blake, and Frank named the captains of this year's team. What sort of honor was that for you? And, well, I'll let you answer that part, because then I got another question too.
It was a great honor, you know, because we're voted on by the players and coaches. So, you know, they believe in us three, and it's a great honor, you know, just knowing that they believe in us and trust us with that responsibility.
Three of you guys who were relatively unknown going into last year, having breakout seasons and winning a state title. Being in the position that a lot of the guys on the team are in right now, what sort of words of wisdom do you have for them? Us three, we keep a chip on our shoulders, so that's what we have to. We can't be above anyone else, because, you know, at the end of the day, an injury could stop everything. You know, a loss could do anything, but just keep a chip on our shoulders. You know, stay confident. Don't be overconfident. Do your job. You know, just play football. Have fun, and enjoy it. How nice is it having Coach Schwarzkopf back on the field with you guys?
Oh, it's great. He's an energy booster. He's a great guy. Should be a fun year with him back on the sidelines with us.
And how do you get him and the rest of this team back down to Lucas Oil Stadium playing for another state championship?
Just continue to play the Wenger football.
Simple enough.